Yeah. Too many Glockies.
You got the phone number on there?
I got our real number. We live on the book.
Nice little numbers.
Right now?
Nah, I'm talking about on my last little couple little videos, man. Running it up.
Man, my little oh shit. My little ad video that I put up got like about 400.
Yeah, man, but then like you got a copyright strike on you.
Yeah, I know it got a copyright. What's up, everybody?
Go ahead.
Nah, you go. You get this shit going.
What's good, y'all? It's the Real Neighborhood News. I'm your boy Peanut, the CEO of Dash Resource LLC. I got my man Stacking SMED.
What's happening? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Real Neighborhood News, man. We got a lot of cool stuff for everybody. So y'all definitely gonna want to tap in. But a couple of like little businesses that we got to take care of real quick. First of all, we fully support Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School, man. So make sure that you go over and check out Dayton, the Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School, man. They got some real cool stuff. Man. You ain't cool if you don't go to that school, man. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. Say less. Sure. But make sure y'all go through there and check that out. Say what's up to our sponsor, Sheiks for breakfast, Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. By the way, I just got off the phone with the owner of Agnes All Natural Grill, and we get a chance to give you guys some Agnes today. So, man, we are taking phone calls. The number that you see on the screen, 991-0025. We want you to redirect your energy and call 937-603-4494. We're going to pin the number on our comments, so make sure that you guys call the show, and the lucky winner or the right call will get a free meal at Agnes. That's food and drink. So Agnes is giving away a free meal tonight. So Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. If you want to get lit a little bit, get you some good old Kiara wine. And the shoparea.com is like the baby Amazon. Delivery is always free from the store to your door in 4 business days. We T-Shirt Kings, Gold for Your Mouth, and Camera King Studio Super Summer Sale 50 shirts for $250. But that is winding down, you guys. It's winding down, so make sure that you come through, because we got a lot of people still want to do their family reunions and high school reunions and all of that stuff. Come and get this lick that I got for you, man. Super Summer Sale at T-Shirt Kings. My brother Peanut Johnson teaches you how to get a big bag of money from investing your money the right way. Sell stocks, not dope. Every Sunday on the Dash Resource channel on YouTube. Like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time he drops new videos. He teaches you a whole lot about getting money. So Dash Resource channel on YouTube. Dash Resource channel on YouTube. Dash Resource channel on YouTube. Sell stocks, not dope, every Sunday at 8 p.m. right here at Camera King Studios, man. Y'all, so without further ado, we about to show you this video. You have to see this. So in our caption tonight, we ask a simple question. Are women ugly without wigs? P, what you think about that, bro? Wigs and lashes, I see a lot of it.
People in general, I mean, it's acquired taste, you know what I mean? So, but to me, I also feel like a woman is most beautiful with confidence. Like the most beautiful thing a woman can put on is confidence that morning. So sometimes if a woman puts on an extension of her confidence, such as a wig or lash or thing like that, that is the source they find their confidence in. I don't feel like it's the most healthy way of doing it. Like, you know, if a man was gauged off of his bulge and he just like put a sock on his stuff to make himself look crazier, would a woman look at that like that's cool, or would she look at that like that's corny?
So for everybody that's watching the show right now, listen, this is the conversation. Why do women wear big ass lashes on their face, bro? Like, that shit is not good. I'm just telling you. Like, is there a man out here that's literally attracted to that? Because I'm going to tell you what it does. The way that I see it, all right, and this is me talking. When you wear big eyelashes, a whole lot of makeup, and then a wig that's an obvious wig, you look like a man. You look like a man trying to dress up like a woman. It's getting too much. And I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. I might be wrong. I'm not disrespecting you, but I am saying that shit. Like, man, that shit, you're more beautiful natural. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're overdoing it.
I don't know. I don't like heavy ass lashes.
Man, that shit be doing too much, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want her to call in and tell us what is keeping her from doing it, seeing everybody else do it. Can you please call in, love? 937-603-4494.
So and D, the number is 937-603-4494. I'm pinning this to the top. So P's comment is pinned to the top with the phone number that you can call. But the question is, like, why do our women feel like they are ugly, man, without that shit? Like, I feel like, man, they done brainwashed our women to feel like, man, that, like, long flowing hair is the only route to beauty. Like, it is beautiful, but it's not the only way to beauty, and you don't have to do all that shit in order to be impressive, because guys gonna like you regardless. Like, man, you don't need that shit.
We need to watch this video on Shorty who needed lashes so bad, a wig so bad, she went inside the hair store and robbed it at gunpoint, bro.
So here we go, and this brings us to this unbelievable video.
Please call in, yes. Reshare this if y'all want to see this video in its full entirety, please. I know, you feel me?
And call the show so we can give y'all some of this Agnes.
So we're gonna give away Agnes Our Natural Grills on this show. Look at that wig off. Okay, look. She was already in her stealing. She said, "You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go in my bag, pull the gun out." Cause she was in there stealing. At the damn hair store, man.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Man, I want to pause real quick.
Hold on, let me let these viewers watch this, because this is what they want to see, bro. Look. She's stealing a wig. Look. She said, okay.
I'll show what I got.
Look at this.
She shot again on accident.
Look at it.
DeAndre, you see this? Look at this.
Let me put it on the full screen real one time for they mind, P. And then I want you to get to your commentary, bro.
Please.
But go ahead. Tell me what you was thinking about saying.
Bruh, she not even going for the register, bruh.
That's what I thought too, bro. I thought the same thing.
She not even going for the register, bruh. Like, the most valuable thing in there is her wig and her lashes, bro. Like, she got caught stealing. She up pipe on him. She blow the whistle. And then when dude run off, scurry off, she gonna snatch another whole helmet off the shelf.
Yeah, that shit wow. That shit wow. Unbelievable, man.
Man, I have a daughter. You got daughters, right?
Right.
What do you think is the reason behind this, like, from the father perspective? Because, like, this could not say it ever will be, potentially. You know, like, kids fall into this type of thinking that they gotta have it. Like, this is I gotta have it. This ain't no I gotta feed my family, so you feel me? I'm gonna rob something. This is I gotta have this for self-confidence. Like,
look at this shit, bro.
Robbing the hair store. Come on, Smith.
But that's don't go for money, though. Doesn't go for money, only going for the wig.
Look at that little mannequin head, bro. Look at the mannequin head.
They called her stealing. She said, let me show you what I got.
Let me show I got in here, cuff.
Look.
Bruh.
Do you think she would have killed that man had he not ran off?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell.
Well, nah, she pointed it at him, but she didn't pull the trigger.
She isn't too familiar with operating a gun, so she had one in the chamber to begin with. And it looked like a Glock, and Glocks ain't got safeties anyway. She could have easily shot him accidentally. Watch how it goes off. Look. She nervous. Look, she didn't even get it fully up before she shot it.
Oh my God, she pointed that motherfucker right at him.
She damn
bro.
near got his ass, and then she. If he would have ran at her.
Oh yeah, she would have popped him. For everybody that's, and I'll pause this for just a few seconds. We got some new people that joined. For everybody that's watching this, this is a woman who went into a beauty store and was stealing wigs. She got caught doing it, so she pulled out a gun and pointed it at the person who confronted her. Then after they confronted her, they ran off, and the only thing that she stole after that was another wig. So we're asking, why are wigs and lashes so important to our women? Do we feel like that? Is she wearing a wig in this video, P?
That's definitely a whole helmet. No disrespect.
Call the show 937-603-4494 tonight. We also giving away a free dinner at Agnes All Natural Grill.
Yep.
To a lucky caller, so make sure you call the show. And we just want you to call in and give your opinion on what is making our women feel like they're ugly, man. What happened to the natural beauty? Nino, exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
937-603-4494. Call in, Nino, real quick.
Look at this.
You could win some free food from Agnes All Natural Grill. You could take one of these fine women out. You feel me? You could take them out.
Where did that come from? Hoodro Commando checking in with us one time. So, Nino, Hoodro, everybody that's watching the show, let me ask y'all something, man. When you see a woman with, like, just unnatural eyelashes and wigs that are obviously wigs, do you feel like it makes them look like a man? Because what do transvestites wear?
Well, that is a wrong term to use.
That's not a right term?
Nah.
That's not a term?
Nah. You call them trans, but transvestite is a derogatory term.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Transsexual is a thing, but transvestite is a derogatory term. I'm just trying to be conscious with the platform, bro.
No, I hear you. I didn't want to disrespect them, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but, so what is a transgender?
Yeah, there we go.
What is a transgender wear in order to make themselves appear to be
more feminine,
to be what they are not?
Right.
A woman.
Right.
Big ass lashes and a wig. So women are wearing the same type of thing. And we're asking women like, y'all, I swear on my life, you look so much better fresh out the bed. Have you ever seen the women when they post that I woke up like this type video?
Oh my God, with like the fresh face and nothing on it. And
all of them look beautiful.
All the best, like the light still be on them. Like the light be on them.
Like, bro, like you literally got it, bro. They can add whatever.
Just say trans, they can add whatever they want.
Just say they can add, okay, trans.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We got a damn lash party here. Here we go, man. But the point is, bro, can you come in the morning? Because we're doing a show right now. Yep. It's okay. Just come on in. Yep. As a matter of fact, I do, bro. Come on now. We doing a show right now, bro.
Give us an opinion real quick.
My opinion?
Yeah. No, wait. Let me ask you the qualifier, right? How do you feel about women who wear
hold on, give me that.
wigs, fake lashes, a bunch of makeup on their face? Because like you from the era where like we grew up in, right? Where like you know what I'm saying, like the gays kind of were the one who painted their face up, wore long nails, long hair, and all that.
Believe it or not, the gays didn't start it.
Okay, where did it start at?
The Egyptians back in.
Oh, she about to put us on.
Yeah, the Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, my first wife, Bathsheba, she used coal. Coal is what was mined before, after the Ice Age. and everything for heat. And they use the coal to use as makeup around their eyes. And they also use excuse my language, bat doo-doo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they use it to make themselves look more prettier. But see, the reason why is because our Creator, He deceived us all. Yes. His name's Living. And our Creator, see, when He made
Have
man,
what?
when He made man,
Have a seat.
Have a seat, brother. Have a seat, brother.
Have a
Get
seat.
together.
When He made man in His image.
Mm-hmm.
But here it is, man is trying to make God into His image.
Okay.
And the reason being is because of the violence, the torment, the pain, the suffering of the Western world today.
Mm.
You see, the Mayans were the first people created in all people.
Now, where are you getting this information from? Why are you saying that? The Mayans were the first people. I'm just and I'm asking you why.
Okay, because the Garden of Eden was every continent across this globe.
According to what?
According to the hieroglyphs, the Aztecs, the Hindus, the Mayans, the Egyptians, because they got their dimensions. It's not the Trinity. The Trinity is only the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Okay? But to have solid ground, you have to have 4 walls. You have to have 4 walls to build anything on solid ground. Because 4 walls is what gives you that sturdy solid ground, solid rock, like concrete. That's why the Egyptians, they used straw and mud to make concrete mortar, to make their mortar. And they used elephants and the woolly mammoth to carry the pool their logs. Everything, as our Creator said, to have everything that you see, smell, taste, and feel, and hear in your heart and soul, I have made. So therefore, you belong to me, Mayans. Not Egyptians. The Mayan calendar is 360 days, not 365.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back to point 0, infinity 1, to the time of creation. Where all creation came from, that's stemming from the black hole. You look at the North Star, the Star of David, right to the left of it. Far off in space, you see the black hole. And it gives off color and spectrum, rainbow. That's why he gave us his providence. When he created man and everything that you see in this world, he gave the color of rainbow.
Get him a mic.
And the reason being, you're not black. You're not black.
Who's not black?
Man of color. There is no one in this world
That's black.
Agreed.
Exactly right.
And the only thing that's black and white is papers that are around our so-called treaties around this world are the black. And we have not held up one single treaty. The Mayan American Indians are still on reservations, federal reservations, and they get treated for us slaves.
Why is that?
Why?
Why is that?
Because they befriended the American
Mm-hmm.
Indians to take over this world, to police people, to keep corruption going. The Bible, the Torah, the Quran, the Book of Mormon, they're great books written by man, even the Dead Sea Scrolls. But they were written to bring about law.
No, what about
they were-
the Mesopotamian story of creation?
Mesopotamia, creation and man goes all the way back before then.
Mm-hmm.
Scientists and paleontologists have it all wrong. And so do the people that try to translate the hieroglyphs of the Mayan temples. They say that the Mayans are gone. That's a lie. The Mayans are still here. You just have a different name. A man-made name. God spoke He gave 10 laws written in stone. 10 laws that not man, not woman, not child uphold to this day. That's why there's raping, killing, murdering, violence, because man's out to do man in.
So I want to
Man's
ask.
set to kill man because of jealousy, lust, anger, hatred, politics.
So I want to ask you. So are you familiar with the doctrine of discovery?
Yes.
So the way it was said, just for the listeners, is they use the Bible. They use these different like religious texts in order to kill, rape, and take over.
And you'll see throughout the Bible, what is it? A lot of raping and murdering throughout the Bible, in the Old Testament.
Mm-hmm.
And when Christ carried his cross, he was betrayed by one of his disciples with a kiss. Barnabas was paid by Herod to go out and kill every child under 2 years of age because he was afraid of the Messiah.
What does it mean by betrayed with a kiss? Like a physical kiss on the lips?
On the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
He kissed him on the cheek.
Judas.
Judas. That's why we get Judas Iscariot, Benedict Arnold, traitors.
But like, there's a book of Judas that said that after he literally was, you know, like
He went insane and he killed himself.
And he killed himself.
He hung himself.
Yeah.
He hung himself because he knew what he did, betrayed an honorable man.
So let me ask you this
what-
though: when we're talking about Judas, did God harden Judas's heart to make him betray Christ,
No,
like he did Pharaoh?
no. See,
Was
Pharaoh-
God in control of Judas?
God
Had God predestined Judas to be
there, y'all.
the betrayer of Christ, or did Judas
commercial break.
act on his own?
Right.
he acted upon his own because he thought like this, like every man.
Mm-hmm.
What's greater than himself? A teacher, a preacher. A preacher gets paid and stands behind the pulpit. He does not walk and talk like Christ because he doesn't know Christ.
But
Touchdown Jesus
was
shattered
Christ
and
was
blew up
oh,
by a
but
lightning rod?
let me ask you though.
from
Wait a
heaven.
minute. Now hold on. Was Christ, according to Christianity, was Christ born to be the sacrificial lamb for all men?
Yes, he was.
So without Judas, could the sacrifice had taken place? Wasn't Judas needed in this situation in order for the sacrifice to actually come about?
Everyone in the world is needed for something.
Right. So is
Everyone.
Judas
And it's up to
actually a
everyone to find
betrayer,
that
or
purpose in their life?
so
Because
is
he's only going to lead you so far.
is
Like leading a
Judas
horse to water. You can't make it drink.
indeed? But what I'm asking you is the Creator in control of all things, and he ordains things in order to make these things come about to show his power? Like Pharaoh, for example. Pharaoh was willing to say,
7 plagues.
go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. But then the scriptures teaches us that Pharaoh his heart got hardened in order for him to become rebellious again and keep saying, no, I'm not going to let you go.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because Pharaoh loved Moses.
He did.
He was his brother.
He was.
Since Moses was a baby, but Moses was a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
He was a killer. Pharaoh wasn't. Pharaoh loved family, but he had soldiers to do his bidding. And yes, throughout the Bible, they're slaves. The Hebrews, the Jews, but they're also still Mayans. Same way with the Egyptians, the Africans, the Russians, the Polish, the Americans, the Spaniards.
What about Egypt not ever coming forth saying that they actually had slaves in Egypt? Like, there's no historical corroboration with the Bible
know
from
something?
Egypt's
It wasn't-
historical
It wasn't
records.
a so-called white man
Mm-hmm.
that sold so-called black men and women into slavery. It was their own people.
So meaning
That's why
what?
you see-
Meaning wait. Let's go back. They collaborated with the Africans.
Yeah. And
Okay,
see,
so they did purchase
yeah,
slaves,
They did
and
purchase them. They did purchase them.
right.
But your people, the Africans, you want to call them Africans, the natives of Africa,
Hmm.
they're the ones who sold them for what? Money, jewels, beer, wine,
And
gowns, crowns,
well,
things of beauty.
yeah, but when you go into somebody and then you're approaching them with weapons to say round these motherfuckers up or else
I know.
you will be going too.
Mm-hmm. And you
Is
wanna know
there
something? I
it's
think
a
that's
balance
wrong.
of power.
I think it's
and,
wrong.
and I want to tell you something else too. Like they did do that.
Yes,
you know
they
what I'm
did.
saying? But we can't absolve the blame of white people for
No.
coming through and doing the treacherous
Right.
fuckery
Right.
that happened.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, 'cause that shit was some, like,
I agree
real
this.
fucked
I
up
agree that
shit.
Everyone
We ain't got the
in
end
this
they poke.
world has their own agenda instead of God's agenda.
Right.
Or Christ's agenda. You know why? Because of the jealousy, the hate, the fame, wanting to be heard. Because look at all the so-called preachers, ordained ministers that go out that have big churches. Oh, send me X amount of money and you can get this video on how to be more God-like, more Jesus-like.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they don't get out there and walk the walk and talk the talk. They have these big old churches and everything. And Christ went up into them. He said,
And
"You do
turn-
not know me because you do
turn
not know
that
the
shit-
Father." Because why? Because you're staying up here. You tax collectors, you
Man.
whoremongers, you hypocrites, you liars, you thieves, you rapists, and murderers.
Man.
And you're raping me.
Man. And
He
you
taught
selling
out there
shit.
in the street where all people, every people of every color could hear and come unto him. Like I
Let me
do
ask
every
you something
day.
from your perspective.
Every day.
Do you think Christ was white?
Christ?
Mm-hmm. Was Christ white?
No, he wasn't. There's
Mm.
not a white man on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a black man on this earth.
That's a nice answer. But what we're categorizing as white right now,
No.
do you think he was European?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He was
And so
Middle
why
Eastern.
is Christ? Who
He-
are the
he
pictures?
Had a tan. His skin was caramel.
Mm-hmm.
He was caramel
Big fuck, you
complexion.
know.
Do you
And he
think
came
that
more than once.
did he hide in Egypt?
No, he didn't hide.
Did
never
he
hid.
go to Egypt in order to not be killed by Herod's orders?
See, what happened was an angel.
According to the scriptures.
According to scriptures, an angel
Mm-hmm.
came unto Joseph to
Okay.
take Mary, who was with child, out of Nazareth,
Israel.
out of Bethlehem, out of Judea,
Mm-hmm.
because she carried the Christ.
Facts. And
It
why?
wasn't,
Why?
It wasn't Christ running from nothing. He didn't run from no one.
No,
because he
Christ
tasted
didn't.
everything
Christ didn't
that-
run, but he did have to leave where he was in
He was in
order
the
to escape,
He was
or
in
in
the
order
womb.
to not be
Killed.
killed under the orders of Herod.
Well, see,
That is something
the
that I
orders of
always
Herod,
ponder. Like, man, I
see,
wonder
under
why
the
God
orders
just
of
didn't
Herod,
kill
he was
Herod.
From the womb. He was
Said-
still in the womb. He wasn't even born yet.
Mm.
That's why they left.
Oh yeah, because, it
He
was
wasn't-
But
prophesied
Christ-
that he was coming. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. So it was prophesied that he was coming, and remember when they killed all the kids that was a certain age based off of
2
that.
years age and younger.
Yeah.
Barnabas
Yeah.
went out and killed. And you know why they imprisoned Barnabas? Because he
No.
couldn't find the Christ. And he killed Herod's concubine's child
trying to find Christ.
trying to find Christ. And you know what?
Mm.
He found him. And he found forgiveness.
Mm.
And he found everlasting life.
There's a book of Barnabas that is
There's
it's
a book of Judas
really
as well.
good read, man.
I'm going to tell you the best book I've ever read,
Come on.
The Purpose Driven in Life.
The Purpose Driven in Life. Who do you know the
by
author
Rick
of it?
Warren.
Rick Warren.
Yeah, from Saddleback Ranch
Mhm.
Church out in California.
Saddleback Ranch. Are you talking about the?
Rick Warren.
Wait,
The
the
Purpose
Saddleback
Driven.
Ranch, is that like a whole house? Is that the one you're talking
No, it's a church.
about?
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you grew up? Where'd you grow up at, bro?
I grew up in Kentucky, also part of the Garden of Eden.
Okay.
Lived in Ohio, in and out of foster homes since the age of 3. In and out of prison.
So wait a minute, before you go that far, let's ask about, like, what about your mother and your father, man? What type of people were they?
My mom was beaten most of her life.
She was beaten.
Yeah.
Okay. By who?
By her mother, her father, then by my father.
Yeah.
He tried to kill us and sell us all into slavery.
Do you remember? Do you remember what happened when he tried to do that?
Oh yeah, I stood up to him when I was only 3 years old.
Come on, tell us. Let's walk through that day. What was? And I'm just asking you, if it's not too painful for you to discuss. How'd your dad try to sell y'all into slavery?
See, my dad used to run pink slips for the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
So that they can get cars and import their drugs and gambling and stuff like that. And he took my mom when she was 15 years old after she was raped and was pregnant.
How much older was he at this point?
My father was probably about 30 years older than my mother.
30 years older than your mom. So he's in his 40, close to 50s.
And somebody else had raped your mother, and your father came in to kind of like rescue her and help her through that situation, or?
Well, he stepped up and helped her out at first.
Mm-hmm.
But then, recession and all that back in the days,
Yeah.
it was harder on people. People traveled a lot. People didn't just stay in one place. I've been to every state except for 2, Hawaii and Kentucky, Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah.
And at 3 years old, I overheard him talking, saying that he was going to sell us kids. And my twin.
You got a twin, brother, sister, brother, identical.
How many siblings did you have ultimately?
Altogether, there were 6 boys, 1 girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, Daddy, no, sell me instead, because you need to take care of your responsibilities to my mom and everyone else.
Wow. And this is at 3.
I said, in all honesty, you're not no dad. I said, you couldn't be a dad if you lived to be 100 years old. I said, because a father would never, ever sell or try to kill the woman that he loves and his children.
So-
What was your? Go ahead, P.
Who was he selling them to? Like spoke about them putting you in slavery. So like, what kind of slavery was it? Was it sex trafficking to be like a little bit more close to the...
I was raped and beaten and handcuffed to a radiator steam pipe that clank, 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 clank. Shh. The shh was the air pressure valve releasing the pressure of that radiator steam pipe. That house was built on limestone floors, where the ground was dirt, wet. The only thing that was black was the darkness in it. Every time when I cried out to God and Christ, no one spoke back to me. I told them then it'd be a cold day in hell before I bow down to you, either one of you ever again. And it was a cold day in hell.
So
3 times coming from the airport, Dayton International on foot. I slept on a dirty ass mattress across from the fire department on Main Street after losing my home to a guy that was disrespectful, belligerent, threatening, wanted to turn my house into a drug house. I told him, you can do whatever you want to me, but you're not going to do it to my friends and people that's here to help me. I'd be damned. My birthday, he said, this is my brother from another mother. I I gave up my bed to 3 girls, just 'cause of my couch. I pulled out an air mattress, his, out of the closet.
At what point in your life is this? Oh, around what age?
This is
3 years ago,
Okay.
and I almost killed him after he slapped me. He slapped me, so I almost killed him. I beat him all over my house.
So I kind of want to take a step back to where like we were originally, where they're trying to put you into slavery, because like you seem like a man that is strong in faith at this point in your life.
I've always been strong in faith, but
But at this point, I want to ask, where was your faith at that point when you prayed to God and they went unanswered? Where was your faith at that point in your life?
my faith, I always believed there was something greater than myself.
Mhm.
And I always knew that he walked with me and he talked with me. But he had to make me a stronger person.
Mhm.
He had to make me into the man I am today. Make me into the man that's willing to do any job, even if it's for free, to help fellow man out, or a woman or child. And it pains me when people steal from me.
Mhm.
They steal from me. When they do that, they steal from everyone else that I help out,
Right.
that I give my help
There
to,
you go.
even if it's just a cigarette.
Yeah.
Because I don't like asking for money. I shouldn't have to. I will not beg, and I will not stand and hold a sign, because I am a sign.
I respect that.
I'm a sign that says, I'm willing to do any job, and I'll outwork you 7 days a week, 10 times on Monday, throughout the whole week,
Mhm.
night or day, all day, and all night. I used to build residential homes and train horses. 5 of the world's #1 horses in harness racing. I did it all at the same time, and I took care of my kids. I put them through college, and I lost one last year when I was going to give my life back to Christ.
So
When I jumped in that great Miami River, it wasn't by accident.
what do you mean by like you jumped in the river?
Oh, I did.
You tried to commit suicide?
Oh, I was going to. But instead, a kayak had overflipped. I didn't make it to the kayak. You know,
What got you out of that dark place?
seeing that kayak overflipped and that boy go under the water. Too many times God has put me in position to be the first one there on accidents. Up and down Main Street, from here to Cincinnati.
So I want to go back to the family structure. What ultimately happened with your siblings and your mom? Because like you were displaced at this point.
I was
You were essentially kidnapped, for lack of a better term. And
put into other people's homes.
what were your other siblings during this time that you were
in
taken?
foster.
Taken.
Taken? Yeah, taken.
They were separated from my mom and my dad.
Mhm.
My dad ended up going to federal prison.
For what charges?
I'm not for sure.
Mhm.
But my mom ended up going to jail too, while pregnant with my youngest brother. She made me promise for all my life. She said, "Son, I want you to make me a promise that you'll look out for your family, your brothers and your sister, and your family when you get older. No matter what, you'll always be there for them, even if it's wrong.
Mhm.
Even if you have to lie, you're there for them.
Real shit.
Do what you have to do, because you're stronger than all of us." She goes, "It wasn't no mistake that when I came upstairs, I seen you laid back with your hands up, and you were talking in a language I never knew."
Speaking in tongues.
She goes, "But I seen Christ right next to you." She goes, "He's always been there with you." She goes, "Just stay focused on him, because he's always there with you." She goes, "Because you've been here for a long, long time." She goes, "Your lineage goes all the way back to the ethereal plane beyond the black hole."
Mm.
She goes, "Because my name, Mary Flood, is the same name that was given unto the lady who bore twins upon the ark. At 3:24, on June 9th and 10th, David and Emmanuel was born, and they stepped off the ark under the light and the sun. For they both are kings, but David never wanted to be a king. He passed that on to Emmanuel and said, "You are my Lord, you are my King, you are everything to me. For I just want to be a Mayan and do everything that you do and some. Because I'll grow up and be anything that I want to be, even if I want to be a king."
Great.
Well, you know what, David? I want to do a series with you.
Yeah.
I want you to come in here and I want you to share your life story,
Please.
your experiences,
Please.
and all of the things that you've been through, bro. To just highlight what you've been through and people that go through similar situations. You can tell us how you got out of some of these jams. Because you also told me that didn't you say you graduated from high school at 13?
Yes, high school and college with a business management degree, associate's degree, and a doctorate in business management and psychology and education.
And you also,
I also
I want you, wait a minute, but I'm just setting this up for our later interview.
For sure.
You've also
Leonard,
been
it's
to
deep.
prison,
Yes.
and you've also been a part of some of the most notorious, famous riots that Ohio has had, including Lucasville, Noble. Where else did you say, bro?
London.
London. So, by the way, you guys, can you tell people your name real quick?
David Dale Newsom.
So, David came on his own and cleaned my whole store. Now, listen, I'm talking about we had weeds coming up everywhere looking terrible.
It's not done yet.
And it's not done, but he picked every single weed from around our store, beautified it, and I had to ask him to pay him. Like, he never asked for a dime, and he's beautifying the whole neighborhood right now. So we're talking to somebody who is he's doing what other people talk about.
Right.
And so I always felt like that he was a good bro, and we chopped it up for a quick second, but I'm busy. He's taking care of his stuff. But like in our little quick talk,
Yeah.
he said so much stuff that I was like, damn, he's been through a lot, done a lot of great,
Yeah.
then been through a lot of trauma, and I want to hear his story.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, a lot of respect to you, bro.
Yeah.
You
A
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
respect to all of you too.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Because I don't get the respect that I deserve.
Right.
You know, I've been shot at twice with an air pellet gun
Recently?
recently.
Yeah, he said just
And
the
you
other
wanna know
night when he was
something?
over here.
That man
Taking
that
care
did
of
it,
shit.
both of them, they're cowards.
I agree.
And anybody that has to use a gun, violence, or even use violence, they're cowards.
I agree.
Because it takes a man to walk away.
Yes.
Because then you can live and learn to live life, not to learn to live death. And that's what I see out there all day.
Some bars, man.
That's what I see every day. There's people out there ripping and running, speeding up and down the streets. Why? Because they're in a hurry for death, not life. People need to slow down and realize there's more to life than take it in and see all the beauty of everything that has the breath of life in it and cherish it. Because if you don't cherish it, then how are you going to cherish yourself and be good to yourself? You can't. You gotta be appreciative of what you have and that was given unto you. And Christ gave the breath of life back to us so that we can have everlasting life. We already have everlasting life, but he also left us with the choice.
How do you feel about free will?
Free will?
Yeah.
Free will?
Versus predestination.
Listen, free will is anarchy. Total freedom. We don't have freedom here. We're living in a socialistic, capitalistic country where other minds around the world can come in and not have to pay taxes.
How do you feel about capitalism?
Capitalism, I think it's the root to all evil. Along with
And what about capitalist?
that too, I think every government around the world needs to stand up and realize what they're doing is wrong.
Well, no
You
doubt.
know why?
No doubt.
Because freedom, true freedom, comes from within. Comes from people standing up and walking that yellow line.
I like how you say
That yellow line determines every city has a main street. Main Street, the highway between heaven and hell. It's your choice to either go right or left. Either do something positive or something negative. Because either direction, you can either do either one. I choose to walk that yellow line every day.
I don't believe
And
capitalism
when
is
you all
completely
see me
evil.
on that yellow line, and you driving right by me, honking your horns and yelling and screaming at me, I'm not scared. Because you can't kill me. Because how can you kill somebody that was already dead for 29 and a half hours and laid in your mortuary for 2 weeks?
You did?
My death certificate was signed and sealed by Dr. Beth Berry, Dark County.
Man.
That's hard.
Hey, David.
That's hard.
My bro.
That's a
Hey.
long run right there.
David, I see you soon, bro.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Later, brother. Wow.
That was amazing, man. Look, that's the best person that ever knocked on our door.
What the fuck? He said he was dead for 29 hours?
Bruh, like, I want to stop this and let's restart this and, like, knock our stuff out. Or we can, like, we got to change the
Nah,
title.
we go. Well, look.
That was hard.
Yeah,
bro.
so-
that was hard. That's some soft white under, like,
We
come on.
we gonna conclude the news for tonight. Anyway.
That's hard.
That was good.
That was
that
hard.
was a good little improv for us.
Ain't
man,
no wrong
you
with
know what I'm
capitalism, man. Come on, man. Quit playing with me, man. Be a capitalist, not a victim, man. You feel me?
saying? Man,
He said it's the root of all evil.
Damn.
I think it's more evil to not embrace a little bit of capitalism. Like, if you just walk inside a store and you don't own any shares in it, you are being a victim of
And
capitalism.
I think another thing that I think of, like when people say the root of all evil is one particular thing, there's other things that don't fit into that category that are still equally evil, like rape,
Yes.
child molestation,
Yes.
people being perverts, and all of these other type of
Just, yeah. it's
like,
other
you know what I'm
stuff.
saying, other
Yeah.
things that don't have nothing to do with money that are equally evil, man. You know what I'm saying?
course.
Like name calling, putting children down,
Yeah.
saying things to people. I mean, anybody, putting anybody down.
Shooting a pistol inside of a hair store, robbing it for some damn low
That
him.
got a little something to do with the lack of money, so now that's why she's doing that. But I would say, like, just, you know, calling a child
Maybe.
dumb.
She can grow her own, bro. That's free.
It is. But the misunderstanding, man, you know what I'm saying? But bro, like down there, he fucking went to the Egyptians on us and shit.
Bruh.
He had some like little, like throwing little shots at us and shit, talking about.
I mean,
He like blacks sold each other into slavery.
the
Like,
hardest
hold
thing
on,
he
bro.
said was, "There's not a black person on this earth or a white person on this earth." That was hard.
That is true.
That was hard.
That's true.
That was hard.
That shit, I mean, I say the same thing though, bro. I say the same thing that, like, we not black, bro. We calling ourselves black, but this name that they put on us is all about something that's negative.
Mm-hmm.
And the white, you're not white either,
Right.
but that's all about just representing purity. And so what it is it's just a misrepresentation on who these people are, but they're using words in order to kind of like do their little inside joke on motherfuckers, man.
Right.
You know? But y'all, we got a lot more stories.
We gonna run these stories back tomorrow.
Right, definitely. We got
Yeah.
some more stories for you guys
Yeah.
tomorrow, man. But we appreciate everybody. The food giveaway, we didn't get a chance to give it away, so we'll give it away tomorrow.
For sure.
As a matter of fact, nah, hell no. We gonna get this shit away. 'Cause
Who
we
was the
gotta
most
do that.
active?
Man, I see my nigga
I
P.
said Big
Diddy
Poke.
running the city, but I kind of like,
Linda.
I like everybody.
The first one of y'all to call in tomorrow.
Let's run it back tomorrow,
Yeah.
y'all. Because didn't nobody call in, and that's how you win the prize. So somebody got to call in order to actually get the prize. So, man, make sure that you guys call the show. So we got dinner on deck at Agnes All Natural Grill. It's actually lunch on deck at Agnes All Natural Grill. So make sure everybody goes, like, subscribe, ring the bell notification. Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School is so cool. If it's, what'd you say?
You ain't cool if you don't go to that school,
You're
bro.
not cool if you don't go to that school. That's the best thing ever. That's Horizon Science Academy of Dayton. Sheiks for breakfast, Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. If you're ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright. When you want to get lit a little bit, get you some Kiara wine. TheShopArea.com is like the baby Amazon. And Gold for Your Mouth T-shirt Kings, Camera King Studio, Sales Stocks Not Dope every Sunday on the Dash Resource channel on YouTube. My bro Peanut Johnson teach you how to get that money. And Baby Kings basketball coming soon, man. We finalizing. We like right there, you guys. I think we're gonna get it started.
We got a big announcement coming up
September,
soon.
September-ish. September 21st is the day that it's looking like we about to be able to get in the gym. So we're gonna have open gym for some 2 and 3 year olds.
Turn up, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a real special situation, man. So you guys make sure that y'all stay tapped in with the Baby Kings Basketball League coming soon to a good old thing near you. School is back in, man. Hey, my daughter actually had a tennis match today, competing in high school tennis.
How she do,
man?
How she do?
Man, my baby is sweet as heck, man.
What you mean? Like backhands and all that?
My babe was backhanding, man,
Oh,
placing
yeah,
her
that's
shots,
awesome.
hitting right close to the outline, like really doing well, man. I was like
Salute.
super proud of her. This is her first year
First?
even messing with tennis, and already it looks like she's picking it up really well. And then again, I'm her father, so I'm looking at everything she do, all the good stuff, and thinking like, yeah, she's sweet. But she really did. She really did great today, man. So shout out to my baby.
Sure.
I love you, Smedro. Very good. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to the next match, man.
There we go.
That's what that's like my whole vibe, man. Just
There we
watching
go.
my babe play tennis. But man, we love everybody. We'll see you soon. P, what you got, bro?
Sales Stocks Not Dope every Sunday. Already said. You know what I'm saying? We just went crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm handing out business funding right now. If you got a credit score above 650, get with me, okay?
Yeah.
I closed on 2 of them yesterday. You feel me? I sent out $10,000 one person, $20,000. I done sent $30,000.
Did you, bro?
Yes. If you got 650, get with me.
Damn, that's sweet as fuck,
Yeah.
man.
If you got 650, get with me, bro.
All right, y'all. So you heard the drill. You know what I'm saying? My bro Peanut gonna teach you how to get that money for real.
For sure.
All right, love everybody, man. See you guys tomorrow, and we got the BBL podcast tomorrow night at 8:30. So
Yep.
make sure you stay tuned in and tapped in. If you want your if you want your ad read, if you got a business, if you have anything going, an event, a project, whatever it might be, and you need some promotion for it, just contact us and we can get you in there for the low. We will make sure that we promote your particular ad and get you some nice views for whatever it is you're trying to do. So
For the
make
low,
sure
you get some
with
promo
us, man.
on the show.
$40, $50, $100, $500, whatever you're trying to spend. We got weekly specials, weekly ads, and monthly, yearly, whatever you want to do. We're ready for you. All right. Real Neighborhood